Hockey, Blue Futon, we are going to the digital world with Illang, the Wolf Brigade. Do you know how I told you on Netflix I'm going to try to get as much Asian, Korean movies as possible? I don't know why I say Asian, Korean. But, Asian movies as possible because when I go back to the States soon, I want to make sure I can see these movies because I don't know if this is the right Netflix server will have these movies in the States. But I'm going to go watch the Wolf Brigade and I'll let you know if who are the wolves, or maybe I won't because it might be a spoiler! Roar! Yeah, that was my wolf. Roar! Even that's more maybe like a bear, but roar! Alright, so just got done watching the Wolf Brigade. What's it about? Well, it's basically in the future, like 2024, 2029, and North Korea and South Korea has rectified into one, and there's also multiple sectors now, like the sect, different private sector companies, and then the Wolf Brigade, and then different corrupt police and normal police, and they're all trying to do their own little mission because some of them want the rectification to happen, some of them don't. Some things they could really split up. There's superpowers like China, Russia, U.S., and Japan that have their own little thing because some of them don't want them to combine, and some of them do. Even though that's in the story of the whole Japan, Russia, China, USA, that's really in the first 10 minutes of the movie. The rest of the movie is about these Wolf Brigade people, about Bloody Friday, and how on Bloody Friday, 15 innocent schoolgirls were murdered in cold blood on accident. Basically, someone was saying they gave the wrong order. Some people have PTSD of what actually happened. And because that happened, the Wolf Brigade happened of these people that are just in these pretty badass costumes of, killing machines because they just kind of like are zombified of killing because what they've done in the past just haunts them. And so they're kind of there just to kill people. But with this movie, what I like about this might be the slickest, smoothest looking movie I've watched in a while. What do I mean by that? Well, wherever they're panning out, like whatever rigs they're using to go through these tunnels, go through the air, and just how they shoot this movie and choreograph, it is smooth and slick. It is like you're watching butter. I don't know how to say it. It is smooth and slick. And I love how it looked. Even like on my 50-inch TV, you're just like, damn, I like to see what this looks like on the big screen because I just love how the movie looks. The costume design, I also like how they made these Wolf Brigade costumes. It looks cool. It's how they showed it as well. It's a pretty violent movie. And this Korean director did do one U.S. movie called The Last Stand, but he has done a lot of other Korean movies where I watch like, I've actually seen that one. Oh, I've actually seen that one. Oh, I've actually seen that one. And it's actually pretty impressive. I've actually seen a lot of his filmography. But this one looks great. The action is choreographed great. The dialogue makes sense except for the first 10 minutes of why they're in this scenario of they put some characters in play, but you're just like, okay, I kind of get that, why you have in the beginning, but why is it not throughout the whole story? As well as there are a good amount of characters throughout the story, and you do kind of sometimes, so with these characters, you're like, oh, who are you again? Okay, well, that company or that organization's for what again? So you kind of forget, you're like, oh, who's the bad guy now? Are they all bad guys? Because by the end of the story, you're like, is anyone really good in this movie? But the movie is 2 hours and 20 minutes. It is pretty long, unlike Avengers where you watch it like 3 hours. Thanos snap. That's better snap because Thanos, if he did like that. Even though if he had a weak snap, do you think he would have had a... Anyway, wrong movie. But this one did have some scenes where it did drag out. It didn't need to have some... I'd say if they cut 15, 20 minutes of this movie and made it a little more crisper, more clean, and, got rid of... Like there's a lot, like I said in the beginning, where you're like, okay, you like what they're saying in the beginning because you think it's going to go somewhere and it doesn't. You're like, doesn't match. But Illang, the Wolf Brigade, I love how it looks. I like the action in this movie. I like what they're going for in this movie. I like the execution. I like the story. Bad is a little overlong, but I enjoyed this movie because it just looked cool. It looked cool, and it looked badass. So, the Wolf Brigade will receive a 3.5 out of 5 Blue Futons, which equals that 70%. So, see the critics' news scores gave this film. Wow, so you have the critics, a 33% with 6 of them, and there was absolutely no audience score. Coming soon, release date October 19th, 2018. It's past the date, guys. I guess maybe no one has actually reviewed it. I'll have to completely agree that 33%, that is way too low for this movie. Yes, it can be over long. It is over long. But the actual execution, how it looks, it is so cool looking. Doesn't even seem like a lot of these silos, and he's doing like a overhand pan of like following these cars. And something about just how this drone is, it just looks so slick. So do you give that 33% or that 70 of mine? Chasing the blue Futon, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know things about Futon, Tobia, you both Tonys. Thanks for watching and have a great day. And you know what? Just going into the Asian countries, you have India, you have China, you have Japan, you have Korea. I'm sorry, Korea and Japan are on a different level of movies than China and India. I'm sorry. If I had to choose all four of them, India, you'd be the worst, man. That Bollywood stuff, I can't do a 5-hour movie with singing and dancing and like fake Terminators and just weird stuff, guys. Like, maybe you're getting better, but one of the best Bollywood movies, Slumdog Millionaire, directed by a Londoner.